That gray in your screenshot isn't one gray. You need the exact code. This reads any pixel in the browser. Drop in a JPG, PNG, WebP, GIF or BMP, or click to pick one. It's drawn onto a canvas inside this page, the file isn't sent anywhere. Now move across the image. The HEX and the RGB update as you go, and each one has its own copy button, so you can paste straight into CSS or a design tool. Hovering only previews the color. Clicking is what locks it in. This little grid is the part that matters. It's a 5x5 block of pixels around your cursor, each one blown up so you can see it. On a gradient or a photo, the pixel next door is a different color, and without this you pick the one next to the one you meant. There's a second thing going on here. The picture is scaled down to fit the page, but the values are read from a full resolution copy held off screen. So the code you get is the real pixel, not the shrunken preview. Beside HEX and RGB there's a Pantone row. It takes the color you picked and finds the closest match out of 1,341 Pantone Solid Coated shades, using a perceptual distance formula called SEED 2000. That gets you into the right range fast when you're about to send something to print. One caveat, and it matters. Treat that number as a starting reference, not an exact conversion. Pantone spot inks are defined physically, as ink, not by a hex value, so you still check against a real chip. It's also solid coated only, uncoated, and the fashion and home ranges aren't in there. Every color you click stacks up down here. It keeps up to 24 of them, and they're stored in your browser, so a refresh doesn't wipe the set you were building. Clear empties it when you're done. And there's one more way in. The Screen EyeDropper button picks from anywhere on your display, not just the loaded image, handy for grabbing a color out of another tab or a video frame. That button only appears in Chrome and Edge, because it needs a browser API the others don't have yet. If you don't see it, that's why. HEX, RGB, and the nearest Pantone, in one browser tab. Free, no sign up, and the file is never sent anywhere. Links in the description.